Winter is almost here, which means, ladies,
it's cuffing season!
I'm Shamika Sanders, host of Listen to Black Women. Beside me are Kiara Kelly and Africa Miranda.
Hello.
Sis, let's get into this phenomenon called cuffing season. 'Tis the season for cuffing. I'm talking sweater weather, pumpkin spice, and it's too cold to be outside, so we want to be in the house cuddled up. For those who don't know, the definition, as defined by Urban Dictionary, during the winter and fall months, people who would normally rather be single or promiscuous find themselves, along with the rest of the world, desiring to be cuffed or tied down by a serious relationship. With everyone trying to get cuffed up, is it ruining our approach to relationships? Ladies.
Living in New York gives you a totally different perspective on cuffing season, because when I lived down south, the weather was great all year. So there really was no special incentive, to be booed up. But I learned in New York that somewhere around Labor Day, October, people get very serious about you and want to spend time with you. And then once you have about 5 consecutive days in the spring, summer, they're on a rooftop and you never see them again.
Oh, that's what happens. It actually starts, I did the research. It starts at the Labor Day parade.
What?
It's the Labor Day parade. And of course.
Which is September.
It's September.
Right.
And everyone's out and dancing and drunk all night. And of course, this is Caribbean tradition. But that's when they're choosing
They're making their,
so they can make their nest for the winter.
I've seen it starts around those summers, slips into the DMs. It's not as serious, and then y'all finally meet up for that date. Next thing you know, it's like, oh, we're in a relationship and he's living with me. How did we get here?
I am a full-fledged card-carrying member of Black Twitter.
Okay.
And hobosexuals are a thing. And I would just say, ladies, if you live alone, beware of the man that wants to make your home his castle for the winter.
Homosexuals. This is a homeless man who's looking for a home for the winter.
And this is the thing, I get it. You might have 4 roommates, so it's, you don't want to bring someone over there, but my home is not going to be your castle for the winter. So maybe that's going to diminish my ability to get cuffed this season. I don't know. But it has to be, you got to have some place where I can go. And you can, exactly.
You got to be able to go home. And
right.
not me. I'm going home and go to the other room of my house.
But I think that's a big incentive for cuffing season.
Absolutely. I think cuffing season works when both people are on the same page. Women just have to be very aware and upfront about what they want, what their expectations are going into these relationships, because, just ask it for, you looking for a place to stay, or you looking for a wife? Just ask.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any harm in asking and being clear. If you both are looking for something short term, then winter months not alone is great. Yeah. It's great.
It's also funny now because cuffing season, or the term cuffing for the winter, has become a cultural phenomenon that businesses like Netflix and Hulu have worked it into their marketing. Now Netflix has its new Twitter handle called Strong Black Lead, and they use all the memes and conversations that are happening on Black Twitter, and you definitely see those types of comments there. So it's crazy how something that has been a joke for all of us, that now a cuffing season is mainstream.
I mean, that sounds just about how they do to the Black community all the time. Well, speaking of Black Twitter, let's see what these social media streets had to say about cuffing season. Edmund did a really great tweet for us because he broke down the cuffing season schedule. August 1st through 31st is the scouting era. And September 1st through 30th is draft time.
I told you Labor Day parade.
You were onto something there, sister. October 1st through 31st, tryouts. All right, and then the preseason is November 1st through 30th. So it's still preseason for Thanksgiving and family. How does that work with bringing?
Well, Thanksgiving, you probably go off to your family. He goes off to his, and you get together the day after Thanksgiving, maybe.
I mean, after. Okay, and then the cuffing season, the actual season, is December 1st to January 15th, followed by the playoffs, January 16th through February 13th, and the championship game is on Valentine's Day.
Wow. So if you make it to Valentine's Day, you might not just be a seasonal bitch.
I think so. I think, in conclusion.
Interesting. So I wonder how many people start off cuffing and then realize by March they're in full-fledged relationships.
Yeah, that's what
how many of you did? How many of you started off cuffing and you look up and you're like, oh, now we're a family. We're together.
I feel like the summer is when you're going out and you're dating and they said promiscuous, but you're going out, you're dating, and you're actually having those experiences. You're gonna wind up liking one of them. Hopefully.
We took to our MadameNoire and HelloBeautiful.com audience to ask you what you thought of cuffing season. When you hear the words cuffing season, what comes to mind? With 55% of you saying Netflix and chill bae. 37% saying holiday date bae. And 8% saying forever bae. Okay, so some of y'all want just somebody to take to your Christmas party? That's crazy.
Black families are intense. Okay?
Very.
They be like, when you gonna settle down, baby, and have a baby and get married?
You don't want to get married? You're like, wait.
I'm trying. I'm actively trying.
But how do you bring a different guy to every single Christmas party?
Well, no,
People do.
This is true.
Wow. The Netflix and chill bae, I understand more.
Yeah.
Because the holiday date bae, it's like how you bring a man you don't really know that well into your acquaintances, your work people.
Sometimes it's pressure though. Like because like I feel like the holidays, everybody's looking at you.
Yeah.
And you feel like, okay, I've got to show that my life is full and I've got somebody. So you just tell him, don't talk too much. Just come in, smile. Come in and smile. And
just walk by and go straight for the pie.
Exactly.
Can you hang a suit? And if you can, come with me to the holiday. We also asked, is sex a prerequisite to getting cuffed? With 22% saying yes and 78% saying no. Okay, hold up. What y'all Netflix and chilling doing? We already know what Netflix and chill means. That means...
But sometimes you fall asleep because I don't ever get through a movie.
No, it means the movie is rolling in the background while you're getting it on. That's a Netflix and chill. And it's, are you there? And it's like, nah, I'm doing it.
Well, that's the whole point of cuffing season, because if not, it's called hanging with my friends.
Right.
Like, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, that's why, that's the whole point. Here's my thing. Can you cuff more than one person during a season? Can you cuff?
As long as safe sex is involved, absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
Somebody like in your borough, somebody out the borough, in your neighborhood, your side of town versus.
That is New York dating.
That is
a different man, different borough.
Yeah. It happens.
Revolutionize something.
To bring a little depth to this conversation, because I know we're laughing and joking about it, but there's actually a little bit more psychology actually behind this whole phenomenon. According to a study published in Psychology Today, men are actually more instinctually led to cuff than women. No, it's crazy. And it's honestly, it says that this can really change the paradigm for women that think that they have to lock someone down. Because really, if you think about it, we can just be out here living our lives because it's the men that are out here trying to find us. And a study between 1972 and 1974 examined the relationships of 231 college couples in Boston. And it said that there were really like specific gender differences when it came to relationships. When it came to feelings about love, who had the higher scores about like wanting it and romanticism? Men.
Wow.
So ladies, don't let them paint this picture like we are the ones that it's like winter's coming and oh God, I'm so desperate and I'm looking for somebody. Guys, it's you. And you really got to see it. Like that's the gag. They have us thinking that like we're sitting here going like, it's cold, I wish somebody would be with me. When y'all are out here trying to find a warm bed to lay in.
They're trying to hear Mariah
You better
Carey.
give them the power back.
Another fun conversation, ladies. This one a little funner than others. But to bring it back to our question of the week, is cuffing season ruining the way we approach our relationships?
I don't think it's ruining it. I mean, honestly, I think it's kind of fun. I mean, it's winter's coming. Make the best of it.
Yeah, I think the psychology of cuffing season can actually lead people to maybe link up with people they might not usually link up with, and that could lead to relationships, babies. Who knows? I think it's all fun. Safe sex is great sex. Better use a latex.
Come on.
Lil Wayne.
I'm just like, do you, boo-boo. If you want to find you a dude for Christmas and the holidays so that your family can get off your back, or you just want to Netflix and chill it through, do you. Until next time, guys. See you later. Stay blessed.